Hello Capricorn, this reading is for the second half of November moving forward. Keep in mind this is a general reading, it can't possibly resonate for every Capricorn out there. So take what feels right for you and leave the rest behind. Feel free to flip and reverse the roles as you see fit. I am reading energy, so what I am interpreting as your energy could be the other person and vice versa. If anyone needs a personal reading, that information is in the description box below. And the last thing is that any support that I get is so appreciated. A like, a share, a comment, a subscription really means the world to me. From the bottom of my heart, it really does. It lets me know that I'm fulfilling my purpose, I'm connecting with someone, and that I am fulfilling my father's legacy as he was a tarot reader as well. I'm going to be doing a love reading for you, Capricorn. Before I begin, I'm just going to say one more prayer to set my intention. Mom, Dad, Spirit, please give me clarity, wisdom, insight, and knowing to deliver Capricorn the most clear and concise messages for their highest good in love. Thank you so much for being present here, my guides. Okay, here we go. The first card that I pull is intentions. It's intended to be your energy. The second card that I pull is intended to be the person that you're here for, the person that's on your mind, that you're connecting with. It could be a good relationship. It could be a relationship in separation. It'll come out in the cards what that means. Before I started your reading, I got this energy that Capricornia are beginning to relax into their power. It's it feels like Capricorns, and I know this astrologically speaking, Capricorns are finally getting their moment of like it's hard to put into words at the moment, but it's like a reprieve. I am a Capricorn as well, so I know that just from studying my own astrology, Capricorns have been on a tremendously long cycle of hardship. And we're finally getting that reprieve where things just start to feel easier. And Capricorns are beginning to feel more comfortable in their own skin and less analytical. Okay, your energy, Capricorn. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. It feels like, intuitively speaking, from my gut, from my body, I'm getting that you're in separation from the person that you're here for, and you're not terribly anxious about that. You're not necessarily, I wouldn't say you're happy about it, but I don't feel that you're, I don't feel that you are angry or reeling about it. You're just kind of discontent about it. Like, damn, I wish things were different. But okay, I think it's time for me to take a step back from this. That's what I'm getting for your energy, Capricorn. So let's see your person's energy. That being said, Mom, Dad, Spirit, may I please have the energy of the person that Capricorn is here for, the one in their heart space, the one in their mind, the one that they are here to get insight for. May I please have their energy. Thank you so much, my guys. You deserve love. You are lovable. I feel like the person that you're here for, Capricorn, it feels like this has come up in previous readings for you, Capricorn. There's an issue of deservedness in this connection. An issue of you deserving, Capricorn, more than this person has to offer or is capable of in relationship, in union. It feels like this person holds you in very high regard, and when they think about this connection, they think, oh man, that Capricorn deserves better. That Capricorn deserves better. I get that loud and clear just from those two first cards. It feels like, Capricorn, you're working on something. I don't feel like you're necessarily sharing this with everyone. It feels like you could be working on a project, working on an idea that is solely onto you. It's like the need for expression is kind of nagging at you, Capricorn. The need for creative expression is kind of like coming from like a lower, like a, it's almost like it's like a tickle. Like, this is so strange. It's like this little voice in the back of your head, but it's not a voice. It's not a voice. It's a feeling. It's almost like a nagging feeling, but it's not a negative thing. It's just like, if you're not working on something creative already, then you will be soon. Okay, so now I'm going to do a past, present, and future reading for this connection that I'm reading for you and the person you're dealing with. First card being the past energy, second card being the present, and the third card is the future energy. The bottom of the deck is an overall energy that surrounds you, the situation, the circumstances, or whatever comes through for me intuitively as the reader. And there they are. Okay. Past energy is the Ace of Swords in reverse. So it feels like the communication came to a halt. There was something of a unspoken. It feels like I'm actually getting choked up now when I'm trying to speak. There's some big part of this connection that has not been expressed either on your end or their end. Like, there's something that needs to be said or should have been said in the past and never was. This can, for some of you, it's also that there was a big lie. There was a big lie, is what I'm getting, that came to the surface. Presently, the present energy is the Page of Pentacles. It feels like a peace offering. It feels like currently you're in good standings with this person, but it's not really romantic in any way. It's more like a what is that? It's like a cordial demeanor, like, hi, how are you? I'm okay, how are you? I'm fine. Like, there's no like emotions being expressed. The issues of the relationship aren't being spoken about. There's no romance present. It's just like a very cordial demeanor of like pleasantries is what I'm getting. But in the future, we have the Page of Cups as the future energy. This could very well lead back to a romantic. For some of you, it's like the romance will pick back up. And for others of you, there's an apology that's going to come through. And there's a communication of apology, either from you or them. A simple apology. It's not like a big, it doesn't feel like one of those big, like, oh my God, I'm so sorry for everything that happened, let's get back together apologies. It's more like, hey, I kind of fell off there in communication. I'm sorry about that. I'm just dealing with X, Y, and Z. Okay. Check the bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups reversed. So it feels like with this Ace of Cups reversed, this overall energy, and this Ace of Swords reverse, it's like, it feels like there was a big falling out here, and you guys are just kind of being nice about it on both ends. Whoever kind of lost that loving feeling, or whatever caused that big well of emotion to go dry, it kind of wasn't really delved into as to why. And like one or both of you are just kind of dancing around that elephant in the room, like, but no one's really speaking about the heart of the matter. It's kind of like sweeping it under the rug energy, where maybe kind of like keeping the peace type energy, where it doesn't feel like either one of you have any ill will towards the other, but it feels like both of you are just trying to feel the other out and keep the peace, or wait for some sign that this can be spoken about, that this is worth expressing. But Capricorn, it feels like your person, for better or worse, it feels like your person feels like you deserve better, and that they're not really capable of a, from their perspective, it feels like they're not capable of offering you what you deserve. It feels like that's their perception of this dynamic. Like, you deserve more than they are able to offer. So right now it feels like they would just like to keep things cordial and peaceful and kind of have you in their life, but maybe not explore the depths of emotion that are kind of underlying this kind of lighthearted energy. Like, there's a deep there's a deeper version of this connection. It's like, on the surface, we're being nice, we're being cordial, we're being lighthearted, and underneath that, there's this like deeper, heavier reality that's kind of not being addressed. Oh, jeepers. Okay, so Ace of Swords in the reverse for the past. May I have 2 more cards, please? Clarify that Ace of Swords reverse. 1 more, please. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, boy. So, I feel like in the past, Capricorn, you were ghosted. We have 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, and the World. And it feels like this person did not communicate. Like, you were just left hanging without any kind of truth as to what was going on. You were just left hanging with your cup in hand, like, what the hell just happened? Did this person just disappear? Am I just sitting here alone under the tree of love by myself, and this person just vanished? And subsequently, it feels like you, with that world card, this is also a Capricorn card, you were just like, okay, alrighty then, that's the end. Because the world card speaks of endings and beginnings, and I feel like when this person disappeared, you just said, okay, it feels like I've experienced this before, and I know that means the end. 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, the World. And I apologize if that's what happens to you. I know in this connection, like, there's obviously, with that Ace of Cups there, even though it's in the reverse, there were some pretty deep emotions going on here. But it feels like this person just kind of left you out in the cold, wondering what the hell happened. And you said, okay, I'm only going to sit under this cloud so long. I'm going to take that as the end. Without any closure, I will make my own closure and say that is over. That is the end of that. So presently, let's check out this Page of Pentacles. Mom, that's fair. Why is this Page of Pentacles here for the present energy between Capricorn and the person they're dealing with? Thank you so much, my guides. I appreciate you being here. Okay. And Capricorns have been through the ringer. They've had a long, long cycle. And I know that a lot of Capricorns are done reliving hard lessons. Presently, we have the Hangman, Death, and 3 of Pentacles. It feels like this is like 2 sides of the same coin is what I'm getting. It's like you're being cordial, you're being friendly, you're being open to courtesy and that whatever like essence that this connection began with, friendship, romance, humor, whatever the essence of this connection began with, you're open, you hold space for that spark of connection, like whatever that began with, you hold space for that with the Hangman, but you're waiting to see if something's going to change. Yes, I'll be nice, I'll be pleasant, I'll be courteous. I've already decided that we've had an ending. I'll be open to whatever that initial energy was between this person and I. But if there's another person involved in this with that 3 of Pentacles, if there's another person, if there's another energy at play here, the Death card, then it simply is over. It feels like Capricorn, like working with this person, if they're in another connection, it simply will not work for you. It simply will not be tolerated. And you're very much willing and able to walk away from this connection at this point. It feels like you're very empowered right now. But you're still trying to like take that high road, like that I'm willing to work with them if they're going to be cool. But if they pull any shenanigans, I'm out the door. Peace. See ya. Okay. Oh, jeez Louise. All right, Capricorn. Let's see. For this Page of Cups and the future energy, let's see what's the potential future energy between you and this person. The Page of Cups speaks of more emotion than's definitely present here right now. It feels like an apology or something like a little bit more emotion, spark, romance, something more heart-based coming through between you and this person. 2 more, please. Oh, that's more than I wanted, but I will take them. Queen of Wands, 3 of Cups, 6 of Swords, and the High Priestess. You're going to have to trust your gut on this, Capricorn, in the future. It feels like there's going to be a very passionate play from this person towards getting together. It feels like there's going to be a very like spicy communication come through about getting together, getting a drink, and almost flirtatious and direct about their intentions, about I want to get together and have a drink, and I want to see you, or I want to get together, I want to talk about things. It feels like kind of out of the blue, like all of a sudden this person is like, where things have now just been courteous and cordial and kind of benign, like in the near future there's going to be like this passion play of, hey, you know what we should do? We should get together. Why don't we get a drink? Why don't we get dinner? Why don't we do this? And it feels like that's their energy coming through. And then I have the Six of Swords and High Priestess. And there's something about this. I'm reading you, Capricorn, as High Priestess. There's something about this that's making you want to move away from it. It feels like, with that Six of Swords and High Priestess, it's almost like you're like, I can't even put it into words because I feel it in my body. Like you're going to be like, spidey senses, like your spidey senses are going to go off and be like, no, this is not a good idea. This is not a good idea. I've got to move away from this. This is what I'm reading, Capricorn. This is how it's coming through. Sorry, I need some water. This is intense. Alrighty, Capricorn. So let's get deeper. Let's go deeper, deeper. First, Starman Tarot. Mutual energy between you and this person. Mom, Dad, Spirit, may I please have the mutual energy between Capricorn and the person they are here for, the one I am reading for, the person I'm connecting with in Capricorn's energy, the mutual energy, the shared energy between them. Thank you so much, my guys. Yeah, I get very strongly that there's part of you that would love to reunite with this person, but there's part of you that feels like it's could lead to some very stormy weather. Oh my, the Starman. It feels like you and this person have a very similar it almost feels like neither of you, no, that's not it. It's like you both want to manifest this version of this connection that is perfect, right? This Starman card is the essence of the Magician card in the Tarot. It is like you both feel like you have everything needed to manifest this perfect version of this connection. If the stars aligned, if all the circumstances were in your favor, this connection could be something perfect. It feels like both of you feel that. Okay, interesting. Ooh, okay, so let's go feelings. This feelings. Mom, does Spirit, please have this person's feelings for Capricorn. Their feelings, please, for Capricorn. Thank you so much, my guys. Man, this is kind of intense, Capricorn. I don't know if you're... I feels like you don't trust this person. If I'm being honest, it feels like you don't trust this person. Oh, they do have good feelings. Well, it's good and bad. It feels like you have 6 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. I would have loved to have some cups here to kind of confirm emotion, but what it feels like is that it feels like they see success with you. Like they feel like if they could just get rid of some of the burdens in their life and be present and reciprocal and more balanced, that this could be very successful, the connection between you and them. It's like they feel burdened by the amount of work they would have to do to match your energy, to match your whatever it is between you and them, your emotionality, your stability, your intellect, your spirituality, whatever's off balance between you and your person. It feels like they see success with you, but getting on your level feels kind of overwhelming, and it feels like this person doesn't have the tools to presently match you. Oh, that's kind of sad. Okay. I'm going to pull a spread for their thoughts. Mom, the Spirit, might please have this person's thoughts. What's in their headspace about this connection with Capricorn? What's in their mind space and their headspace regarding this connection with Capricorn? Thank you so much, my guides. There's definitely an issue of self-worth or lack of self-worth here coming from your person's energy. It feels like okay. I have the morality, the creator, and clinging to the past. It feels like whatever happened between you and this person in the past, like whatever happened in the past between you and this person, it feels like they really are holding on to it. It's like that issue of deservedness. Whatever mishap, whatever dishonesty, whatever immoral scenario happened in the past, they feel like they created this mess that is hanging over. It's like they may not be communicating this, but in their mind, they're thinking they created the mess that now looms over this connection. They may not be taking that accountability or expressing that thought to you, but it's like it feels like they think that they're less moral than you because they created the circumstances that made this separation initially take place, and they're kind of not able to forgive themselves for it. So that's in our mind space. Okay. So I'm just going to do one more spread for their intentions. Their intentions, please, Mom, that Spirit may have their intentions for the rest of November and moving forward. What is this person's intentions towards Capricorn? Thank you so much, my guides. I appreciate you being here for Capricorn. And getting again, I'm getting again an offering for the rest of November. Comes from an energy of impatience. It is a stable offer of collaboration and working together, but again, this Three of Pentacles coming out again, it does make me nervous regarding the rest of the cards laid out here. It feels like they are offering you something stable, but it might be to collaborate, it might be to build, it should be, it could be, but with this Temperance reversed, it's like, it's coming from a very impatient energy. It's coming from a very, like, what's that word? Reckless. It's like a reckless energy. So it's a little worrisome. You know your story better than me. You know the history between you better than I do. So it's kind of up to you. And the cards previously were asking you to trust your intuition about an offer coming through from this person. So I think, again, that is sound advice. So as I say advice, I will now ask my mom, Dad, and Spirit for one card for advice for you regarding this connection, Capricorn. Mom, Dad, Spirit, may I please have one card for advice for Capricorn for the latter half of November, moving forward in love. Thank you so much, my guys. I appreciate you being here. It sounds like a heavy kind of connection. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it sounds like there's love here, but it's kind of really buried under the surface. There's genuine emotions here, but it's like very underneath the surface of the connection. It's not rippling on the surface. It's really not. It's really subdued in the undercurrent. It's not, it's like the undercurrent. It's not the wave on the surface. There might be some communication issues and vulnerability issues. Thank you. Between you and your person. It feels that way to me. Have patience. Your person has Temperance reverse for their intentions. That's the epitome of impatience. And your advice card is to have patience. I'm going to read from the author's definition for you. It feels important. Okay. And Capricorn, I gotta say, I don't get a lot of impatient energy from you, which is kind of amazing because Capricorns are notoriously impatient and controlling. But it feels like astrologically the influence is kind of set hold where you're like, okay, I don't really need to freak out. I don't need to freak out. I don't need to do anything. This is no emergency. It feels like that Capricorn power is finally settling in. Finally. Have patience. Love is patient and kind, always. Work on being more patient. If you lack patience with others, remember that they are human and different from you. If your patience has to do with an outcome, know that your prayers are being answered. Have a little more patience. You might be in an intense situation that is beyond your control. It does feel intense. This connection feels intense. It does. For me as the reader, it does. Be aware of the thoughts that precede any frustration or anxious feelings. Pay attention to your self-talk. That is so important for everyone. That's good advice for everyone. Pay attention to your self-talk. All things arrive in perfect timing. Try to distract yourself while you're waiting for things to come to fruition. Engage in an activity that will occupy your time. The time will magically pass while you are otherwise engrossed. Look for ways to be patient. Okay. A small child contemplates the water while floating on a lotus flower. Lotus flowers rise from still and muddy water to prove grace and beauty can come from gloomy circumstances. Behind the girl, waterfalls flow into the body of water that she glides on. This may indicate an arrival from various points and not one singular event. So it feels like what I'm getting is like, obviously the card is simply saying to have patience, but also if things are in this weird, like, we're being nice and niceties are happening and we're not talking about the issues, and you're like kind of frustrated, like, with this person, like, why are we not talking about this big elephant in the room? It feels like there's a reason for that, and it's for your favor. Like, it's in your favor that that's happening. And whatever's going on beyond the scenes, behind the scenes, in the greater scheme of things all around you, it's working in your favor. And I don't feel a sense of urgency from you, Capricorn. More of a sense of annoyance, or a sense of like, this is frustrating, right? But not like urgent, like I have to do something about it. More like, well, this situation is frustrating. But let me know if this makes sense for you. Let me know if this resonated with you. If any Capricorns out there have take anything away from this reading. It definitely feels like there's a lot of things under the belly of this situation that haven't been dealt with, and they're gonna come out one way or another. That's just the way the universe works. It feels like you both see the potential in this connection, but whatever happened in the past feels like, Capricorn, you might not really want to revisit the same dynamic again. This is your reading, Capricorn. I wish you good luck, good health, good love, and good magic.